Hey guys! So, usually before I make a video, I'm worrying about my makeup and what my hair looks like and what I'm wearing and what the lighting looks like, all in order to be more aesthetically pleasing to the viewers. And then I got to thinking, how hypocritical does that make you if you're making a video about positive body image? So, here I am, no makeup, no fancy hairdo, frankly it's not even washed. No fancy outfits, just an old t-shirt, but most importantly, no corrective lenses. Which, joking tone aside, is actually really scary for me, because you've probably noticed that my eyes do some kind of crazy things. They kind of alternate between drifting off into time and space. And that's pretty scary for me, because I used to get picked on about it all the time. People would make comments like, who's she looking at? Is she looking at you? Is she looking at me? Who's she talking to? Or frankly, they just avoid talking to me at all. But the most hurtful one, in all honesty, came from someone who I was really close to, and they looked me dead in the face, completely serious, and said, who would ever want to date you? You look like a fish. And to be honest, that hurt the most because it put a voice to everything I said in my head. I spend nights looking at myself in the mirror, just berating myself, just not saying anything nice, having nothing nice to say. And I gave up so much because I was so self-conscious. I stopped acting because I had a couple casting directors tell me that I would never get a job because I can't look a camera directly in the eye. Or I avoided getting pictures taken, I avoided talking to people. I just avoided everything and ultimately became really depressed. So I spent a lot of time, thinking about it and just getting really down on it. And then I always had this memory of, I was no older than 3, and in this memory, my mom had to pin me down to a table to put antibacterial eye drops in my eyes after one of the many surgeries I had to fix it. That, to no avail, didn't work at all. But a few years ago, I realized that the longer I let my insecurities control my life, the less living I was actually doing. I was so worried about what others thought that I didn't see the opportunities I had to educate. Unfortunately, we live in a society that feeds off the judgment of other people. But the only opinion that really matters is what you think of yourself. Now, we can choose to dwell on things that we cannot change about ourselves, or we can embrace them and see what kind of doors they can open for us. Know that you are beautiful, that you are handsome, that you are strong, and that you are truly one of a kind. A remarkable human being that has so much to offer the world. Even if you don't see it yourself, if you don't see it right now, it's okay. It'll come. And I know that because I had that moment of self-realization. And it'll happen. I promise.